Hi, I'm Jen and I write the travel blog She Gets Around, and today I am here to tell you about volunteering safely with migrants and refugees. I'm really excited to be working on this project because I've worked in the charity sector for a really long time, supporting people to volunteer both here and overseas. So here are my top tips for volunteering safely with migrants and refugees. Number one, volunteer with a reputable organisation. It's really important to find an organisation you can trust, an organisation that is going to support you both before, during and after your volunteer placement. Number two, think about the advice you give to others. You will be volunteering with some really vulnerable migrants and refugees, and they will probably be really listening to what it is you have to say. So make sure you don't give advice on anything you don't know about. Point them towards the people and the professionals who can help you. Number three, understand what organised immigration crime is. It can sound like quite a scary topic, and as a volunteer you won't be expected to know all the ins and outs and laws of what organised immigration crime is. But it is important to have a general understanding, as it's likely that people traffickers and smugglers might be working in the migrant camps and areas that you're volunteering. Migrants and refugees are often vulnerable to exploitation because of their desperation to get somewhere. So be aware of what's happening around you so that you don't unwittingly help criminals and support them in organised immigration crime. Listen to what your organisation has to say and make sure you tell them of anything that you're unsure about. Number four, make sure you've got the right insurance before you leave. It's really important that your insurance company knows what it is you're going to be doing and where it is you're going to be going to make sure you've got the right cover. It might be worth speaking to the organisation, who can probably offer some advice and give you some recommendations of good places to get insurance from. Number five, share information with your group. You'll probably make loads of friends volunteering abroad and you'll meet so many different people. Some of them might have been volunteering there for a lot longer than you, so listen to what they've got to say because they've probably got some really great advice. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Number six, understand the boundaries of privacy. Many of the migrants and refugees you'll be volunteering with could have gone through some of the worst experiences imaginable. They could be fleeing persecution and not want their identity or location disclosed. So don't take photos of them. However, it is always nice to be there to listen if they want to share their stories with you. And finally, number seven, make sure you've got the right skills. Ultimately, there are so many different skills that are needed for people wanting to volunteer with migrants and refugees. However, if you're worried that you don't have the right skills or experiences, maybe try volunteering in the UK first. It can be one of the most challenging volunteering things you can do, volunteering with migrants and refugees, so you can really get the right experience here in the UK first to see if it's the right thing for you. So there are my 7 tips of volunteering safely with migrants and refugees. If you want to find out more about volunteering, I've got 3 new blog posts over on my blog, and there's loads more information on the NCVO website. Or make sure you check out events like Volunteers Week, the first week of June, and Refugee Week at the end of June, where there's loads more opportunities to volunteer here in the UK.